Dr. Neely, how are you today? I am Shan, and I am your physical therapist assistant student today. I hear you're going to be having knee surgery.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go over, I'm going to show you a couple different stretches and a couple different strengthening exercises that I want you to do at home before your surgery, okay? What this is going to do is going to help us just to make sure that the muscle on the front of your leg, on your thigh, and the back of your thigh, on both your legs, is in the best shape that it can be, so we can have the most successful outcome with your surgery. Is that all right if I work with you today?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. The very first one I'm going to have you do is called a seated hamstring stretch. And so go ahead and jump up and let me show you first. You're going to sit, okay, go ahead and move. Turn around and look at me. I'm going to show you, I'm going to demonstrate.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to sit on the edge of the chair like this, and you want to keep your shoulders over your hips. You're going to stretch the leg out with your heel, and you're going to kind of push your heel a little bit into the ground, okay? And the next thing you're going to do is lean, not with your shoulders, but at your hip. You're going to lean into that leg, and you're going to feel that stretch behind your thigh. So go ahead and try that, and let's see if we can get you to feel it. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips, helps you keep those shoulders over. Dig the heel in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I can feel it.
Okay, so just what we want to do for that stretch, we're going to have you do that 2 different times. But each time, I'm going to have you hold it for 30 seconds. So go till you feel the stretch, and we're going to count to 30. All right, hold.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, until we get to 30 seconds, and then you're going to hold. Okay, then rest. And lift your foot up and rest. Okay, so then the second time we're going to do it, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds as well. And then we're going to do these stretches twice a day, and I want you to do this on both legs. Do you understand? Do you have any questions?
Nope, that's a good one.
Okay, well, the next one I'm going to have you do is for your to stretch the muscle on the front of your thigh. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is go ahead and jump up, and I'll show you first. Is we're going to have you hold, we'll angle this, so here we go. I have a chair in front and a chair behind, so we're going to have you just hold on to this for your balance. And what I'm going to have you do is put your foot on the other chair, and I want you to make sure that from your hip down to your knee is nice and straight, and really tighten up your rear end here. And you want to hold that, and that's, you can hold, count to 30 again, and then rest, and then again, push your toe into the chair, squeezing your buttocks, and you should feel that on the front of your thigh. So go ahead and let's try that. Go ahead and get in there. I'll come around behind you. All right, so just make sure you're standing up nice and straight, and this is just to help you balance. Okay, so go ahead and squeeze that muscle behind. Gently squeeze and push your top of your foot into the chair. Do you feel that on the front of your thigh? All right, great. You're going to hold that you're going to do that 2 different times, and you're going to hold each one for 30 seconds. Do 2 sets of that, and we're going to do that stretching. Always in the stretching, we're going to do twice a day. So once in the morning, once at night. Okay, so go ahead and be done. We're going to do both legs, make sure. The last 2 we're going to do, those are exercises. First 2 are to stretch the muscle, warm it up, and get it to lengthen and make it a little more flexible, a little more pliable. And the second 2 exercises is one for the front and one for the back. Those are actually to strengthen that muscle, to make it stronger. All right, so the first one is for the back of your leg, and we're going to just use the one chair here. Again, I'm going to have you stand behind it, and go ahead again and squeeze your rear, and we're basically just going to curl, meaning have your heel come to your rear as you're tightening your rear end, and you'll feel that in the back of your thigh. And I'm going to have you do that 10 times. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Bring that heel up toward your rear, tightening your thigh, and go slow. And don't put it all the way down. Okay, down and up. Slow. 1, 2, 1, 2. You should take 2 seconds coming up and 2 seconds going back down. And don't rest your foot until you get to 10 times. Yep, good.
Good stretch.
That's actually going to build your muscle, make it a little stronger.
Your quad muscle?
No, the one behind your thigh.
Hamstring.
That's your hamstring, yes.
Got it.
Do you feel that behind?
Yep.
As you're tightening your rear end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. And the very last one I'm going to have you do, we're going to have you lay down on the ground. So, first thing we're going to do is you're going to lay down. And if we're going to work this leg, then make sure this leg is bent. Okay, so the leg you're not working is bent. And then what I want you to do is bring that leg up only to the height of this one, squeezing the front of your thigh and down. And we're going to do this 8 times. 2. Make sure you remember to breathe. So when you count out loud, that helps you do that. 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, till you get to 8.
8 times.
Yep. So let me see. Oh, thanks.
I was going to help you out.
Yeah, I see that now.
I can't get down very well.
It's all right.
Oh.
Okay, come this way just a little bit towards me. There you go. Perfect. We're going to work whatever leg you're going to work. Make sure the other one is up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So bring that leg up only to the height of your other one and down slow. And don't let it rest. And what are you supposed to be doing?
Breathing.
Counting out loud. That helps you to breathe.
7.
8.
6.
Oh, you're going backwards.
Stand backwards.
Okay. 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. And then there you go. Okay. So go ahead and jump up, and I'm going to have you do that one. Both of the ones for the strengthening, I'm going to have you do those 8 to 10 times, 3 sets, but only 1 time per day. Okay, so the stretches are 2 times per day. That's morning and night. Those are the ones you hold for the 30 seconds. The strengthening ones are the 8 to 10 times, but you only do that once a day.
You'll give me written instructions?
And I have written instructions for you to follow. Do you have any other questions?
Nope, pretty clear.
The biggest thing is when you're stretching, make sure you do not bounce. You just hold it steady, okay? Another thing is it may be uncomfortable, and that's okay, but anytime you have an increase in pain or if you see an increase in swelling, stop and make sure you call a therapist because there's something off there that we'll have to fix for you.
Got it.
Make sure that you breathe, and we're going to get your muscles in good shape so you can have the best surgery outcome that is possible.
Good, thank you.
Thank you for working with me today.
Thank you, Shan.